millions of older adults start their day with fruit, thinking it's the healthiest way to kick off the morning. But what if I told you that 7 popular fruits, often labeled as a heart healthy, are quietly wrecking your circulation, draining your energy, and sabotaging your manhood after 60? These aren't rare exotic fruits. We are talking about the ones sitting in your kitchen right now, packed with hidden sugars and hormone-disrupting compounds. They may be flooding your system with blood sugar spikes, blocking nitric oxide, and quietly shutting down the performance you thought age alone was taking away. If your mornings are starting sluggish, if intimacy feels like a memory, and if your confidence just isn't what it used to be, you may be swallowing the problem with your breakfast. Don't let a so-called healthy habit silently destroy your drive. It's time to expose the fruit myths that no one dares to tell seniors. You might have tried supplements. You may have followed popular fitness advice. Maybe you've even told yourself, this is just what aging feels like. But what if one of the biggest reasons your energy, drive, and confidence are slipping away starts at your breakfast table? In this video, we are exposing 7 everyday fruits that are commonly praised as healthy, yet quietly wreak havoc on male performance after 60. These aren't obscure or foreign foods. These are the fruits you've been told to trust. But behind their bright colors and sweet flavors are hidden dangers for the aging male body, especially when it comes to hormones, circulation, and vitality. Here's what you'll learn. Why one go-to fruit, often seen as a vitamin-packed powerhouse, might be disrupting your testosterone and making morning fatigue worse. The shocking truth about sugar levels in fruits that spike insulin, inflame your blood vessels, and silently shut down healthy blood flow, especially where you need it most. The real science behind nitric oxide, arterial flexibility, and why some fruits harden your arteries rather than help them. How a single breakfast change could lead to better circulation, deeper sleep, stronger intimacy, and even mental clarity by the end of the week. We'll also explore how these fruits, while marketed as superfoods, can cause hormonal chaos if eaten in the wrong way, at the wrong time, or in the wrong combinations. And we'll give you practical, easy-to-follow alternatives that support your body's natural healing abilities. This isn't just about what to avoid. It's about giving your body a second wind. You'll walk away with simple swaps that support healthy testosterone levels, protect your heart, reduce belly fat, and even boost your confidence in the bedroom. All starting with your first meal of the day. But why should you care? Because when you're over 60, your body's margin for error shrinks. Your hormonal system is more sensitive. Your arteries are less forgiving. And every choice, especially the first thing you put in your mouth each morning, either fuels vitality or chips away at it. You may have noticed changes. Mornings where your energy feels flat, a lack of drive you can't explain, less interest in intimacy, or maybe just a sense that you're not fully yourself anymore. That's not just aging. That's your body reacting to subtle, cumulative damage, much of which can be traced back to what you've been told was a healthy. Imagine reversing that. Imagine waking up with energy again. Imagine your mind sharper, your confidence stronger, your intimacy restored without pills, without embarrassment, and without guesswork. It all starts by identifying and removing the wrong inputs. And these 7 fruits top the list. They are the silent thieves of male energy, and most men have no idea. You don't need complicated routines, expensive therapies, or uncomfortable conversations. You need the truth. And that's what this video is about. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the 7 fruits to eliminate or limit, especially at breakfast. The real reasons they're harmful after 60. Easy food swaps that work with your hormones, not against them. And the knowledge to take back control of your vitality, one small change at a time. Most importantly, you'll know what's been holding you back and how to fix it. Because the decline isn't inevitable. The damage isn't permanent. And your future is not written in stone. Your body has the ability to rebound, sometimes faster than you think. The key is knowing what to remove and what to replace it with. So if you're tired of watching your drive disappear, your motivation fade, and your mornings drag on like molasses, stay with us. What you'll learn today could be the most important breakfast advice you've ever heard. You deserve health advice that respects your stage of life, not cookie-cutter tips made for 20-year-olds. That's why Elderly Self-Care Guide exists. We are not here to push trends, sell gimmicks, or confuse you with complicated science. We are here to simplify what actually works. For people over 60 who want to feel stronger, sharper, and more in control of their bodies. Our mission is to make healthy aging practical, achievable, and honest. Every tip we share is grounded in up-to-date research, reviewed through the lens of senior physiology. Aging bodies have different needs, different hormone responses, and different risks. That's why we filter everything: nutrition, exercise, circulation, hormone health, through one question. Will this actually help someone over 60 feel and function better without risk? We cut through noise. We don't sensationalize. And we never recommend anything we wouldn't want our own parents or grandparents trying. Whether it's restoring energy, improving sleep, supporting brain function, or reviving a sluggish metabolism, our goal is to empower you with simple shifts that work with your body, not against it. That includes what you eat, how you move, and what small habits can make the biggest difference. We know that for many seniors, there's frustration. Frustration from being dismissed, from not knowing who to trust, from trying things that worked for others but not for you. Here, that changes. This channel is built for you. With your unique health priorities in mind, preserving independence, feeling confident in your body, and extending not just your life, but your quality of life. We collaborate with wellness professionals, reference peer-reviewed studies, and constantly review real feedback from seniors, just like you, to make sure our advice is realistic, safe, and sustainable. And the best part, we do it without the hype. No pills with side effects, no invasive treatments, no magic bullets. Just consistent, proven strategies you can begin using today, right at home. Our community is growing every day, thousands of seniors who are reclaiming their health one step at a time. They are not chasing youth, they are building strength, peace, and confidence in the years they are in now. And they are doing it naturally, with tools that feel right, make sense, and get results. So whether you're here for information, motivation, or simply to feel less alone in your health journey, you're in the right place. Elderly Self-Care Guide isn't just a name, it's a commitment to helping you age with intention, clarity, and control. 7 fruits that may be hurting you. 1. Orange juice, the sugar trap in a glass. That glass of orange juice may look innocent. It's bright, sweet, and marketed as a morning must-have. But here's the truth most seniors never hear. One small glass can contain more sugar than a donut. And when you drink it on an empty stomach, your blood sugar soars. The result? Insulin spikes, which slam the brakes on your testosterone production and increase fat storage around the belly. Worse, this sugar surge inflames the lining of your arteries, reducing blood flow to your brain, heart, and yes, even your lower regions. It may feel like a healthy ritual, but it's silently working against your vitality. If you're waking up tired or feeling off, start by rethinking what's in your glass. 2. Bananas, nature's candy with a cost. They are soft, convenient, and taste like comfort food. But bananas are like a sugary dessert wrapped in a peel. For older adults, especially men concerned with energy and stamina, this fruit can backfire fast. The high glycemic load creates a spike and crash effect that leaves you drained by mid-morning. And bananas are rich in carbohydrates that, while natural, still cause insulin resistance over time if consumed in excess. That resistance doesn't just impact your waistline, it suppresses free testosterone, contributes to mood swings, and leaves your muscles weaker. If you've been struggling with low motivation or declining physical strength, your banana a day habit might be part of the problem. 3. Grapes small but dangerous. Pop a few grapes in your mouth and they vanish before you can count them. But these tiny fruits come with a massive sugar load. They are among the highest fructose fruits. And when eaten by the handful, especially first thing in the morning, they flood your bloodstream with fast-acting sugars. This activates your adrenal glands to release cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol blocks testosterone production, reduces libido, and increases belly fat. Over time, it can leave you feeling constantly wired and tired. The worst part? Most seniors think they are making a smart choice. But these sweet, bite-sized fruits are silently fueling hormonal imbalance. 4. Watermelon, the double-edged sword. At first glance, watermelon looks like a health hero. It contains L-citrulline, a compound known to support nitric oxide production and blood vessel health. But the timing of when you eat it makes all the difference. Eaten on an empty stomach, especially during breakfast, the natural sugars in watermelon can spike your blood glucose levels rapidly. That sugar rush can override the benefits of citrulline, pushing your hormones into disarray and causing a midday crash. Think of it like this: a car with both the gas and brake pedals pressed at the same time. The confusion stresses your system. Watermelon isn't always the villain, but as a breakfast fruit, it's more harm than help. 5. Dried fruits, the sticky sugar bombs. Raisins, dried cranberries, dates, and apricots often sneak into senior diets under the guise of convenience and fiber. But drying fruit concentrates sugar into a sticky, metabolic disaster. One handful can deliver more sugar than a candy bar. And it's not just about calories, it's about how that sugar affects your aging arteries. It causes oxidative stress, stiffens blood vessels, and restricts nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps things flowing, especially below the waist. Even worse, the drying process often removes the water and fiber that slow sugar absorption. So instead of slow-release energy, you get a rush that crashes hard. If you've been feeling sluggish or distant in the bedroom, these healthy snacks could be to blame. 6. Pineapple, tropical trouble. There's no denying pineapple is delicious. And yes, it contains bromelain, a compound known for reducing inflammation. But the problem is dosage and context. Pineapple is extremely high in sugar, especially when it's part of your first meal. That sugar doesn't just give you a quick lift, it pulls your blood sugar into a roller coaster that damages hormone signaling and reduces testosterone sensitivity. Over time, this sugar load affects your body's ability to regulate insulin and nitric oxide, both crucial for stamina, blood flow, and mental clarity. You might enjoy the taste, but your endocrine system doesn't. Pineapple is better as an occasional treat, not your go-to fuel for the day. 7. Fruit smoothies, health halos with hidden harm. This one surprises a lot of people. Fruit smoothies, even homemade, can be some of the most deceptive health foods out there. When you blend multiple fruits together, you break down the fiber, making the sugars absorb even faster. That turns a smoothie into a rapid-fire sugar delivery system. The result? A spike in insulin, followed by a crash that leaves you foggy, irritable, and fatigued. Worse, if you are adding yogurt or fruit juice, you're compounding the problem. For seniors trying to maintain strong circulation, hormone balance, and energy, this daily smoothie might be doing more harm than good. It may taste like health, but under the surface, it's creating chaos in your bloodstream. You're not alone if you've been starting your day with what you thought were healthy fruits. For decades, we were told that orange juice, bananas, or even a handful of raisins were the perfect way to start the morning. But no one explained what those choices do to a body that's changed with age, a body that now processes sugars differently, balances hormones more delicately, and recovers more slowly from dietary stress. It's not your fault. You were following the advice that was available. Advice that was never tailored to the unique Biology of someone over 60. Many older men feel the slow, creeping signs of decline. A little less energy here. A little more stiffness there. Mornings that used to feel strong now feel sluggish. Focus slips. Drive weakens. And intimacy. That, too, can fade in the background. But here's the truth, you're not broken, you're simply misinformed. Just because your age has changed doesn't mean your potential has. Your body still wants to perform, to feel alive, to connect. It's still wired to thrive. Sometimes, it's not about adding more, it's about removing the quiet saboteurs hiding in plain sight. Imagine what life could feel like if your mornings weren't followed by energy crashes. If your mood felt more even. If you noticed your clarity, confidence, and even your romantic life getting stronger again, not weaker. Imagine waking up energized, clear-headed, and ready just by making a few simple changes to what you eat when you rise. The foods we put in our bodies each morning set the tone for everything else, our hormones, our circulation, our motivation, and even our relationships. And when you make choices aligned with how your body works now, not how it worked 30 years ago, you begin to notice things shifting in your favor. Naturally. Without pills. Without pressure. And if you've been blaming yourself, feeling like your best years are behind you, or that this decline is just part of aging, let us reassure you, there's a path forward. Small changes can create huge ripples. Every smart decision compounds. You're not chasing youth, you're building a better today. And a stronger tomorrow. All it takes is knowing what to change and being supported while you do it. You're part of a growing movement of men who are stepping back into their power. Not with shame or fear, but with knowledge, intention, and pride. You're not alone in this, and you never have to be again. So if this feels like a wake-up call, good. Because the best mornings of your life might still be ahead. You're not alone. Millions of men over 60 face the same hidden struggles. Your best years aren't behind you, they are waiting for the right support. Even small changes can bring back strength, clarity, and connection. You've just learned about 7 fruits that many people, especially men over 60, have been eating for years, thinking they were doing their bodies good. But knowledge is power. Now that you know what's really going on behind the scenes, we want to hear from you. Which fruit shocked you the most? Was it the fruit smoothie you always thought was healthy? Or maybe those tiny grapes that seem harmless but quietly chip away at your testosterone? Write down pointing backhand index, drop a comment below and share the fruit you'll be replacing starting tomorrow. Write down pointing backhand index. When you comment, you're not just sharing your thoughts. You're helping someone else in this community feel seen, understood, and supported. Your words might be the wake-up call another senior desperately needs. Let's create a ripple effect of real change, one small comment at a time. And hey, if you've already swapped one of these fruits out of your routine and noticed a difference, more energy, better clarity, even better performance, tell us about it. We want to hear your wins, your journey, and your personal experience. This channel isn't just about information. It's about connection. It's about reminding every older adult watching that they are not alone in this. We are in it together, and together we rise. If this video opened your eyes, if it got you thinking differently about what you eat and how it affects your body, imagine what's possible with ongoing guidance designed just for you. At Elderly Self-Care Guide, we bring you weekly no-fluff strategies designed for your stage of life. We go beyond trends and fads to give you the tools, habits, and mindset to reclaim your strength, mood, energy, and confidence. So here's your next step: subscribe now and turn on the bell. That little click could be the start of a real transformation in how you feel each day. Because the truth is, you don't need to feel worse as you age. You can feel better, smarter, sharper, stronger. Whether it's food, movement, sleep, intimacy, or emotional wellness, we cover it all in simple, practical ways that actually work for men over 60. Don't miss what's coming next. The strategies we are about to share could mean the difference between aging in survival mode or aging with strength, clarity, and control. You deserve to feel powerful in your own body. And we are here to help make that happen.